Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron IV Kaiserreich as Brazil. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, we are slowly trying to get the king into power. Or I guess the emperor into power. It's going to take a while for us to actually get here. So they've gone social conservative. Does that mean you go down this tree? I'm actually not too sure. So we'll kind of see what Middle Africa is going to do. The Cape to Cairo Railway. I mean, definitely win this war against Portugal. I don't think there's any doubt about that. I mean, Portugal's also national populist, so it'd be nice to have an alliance with them as well. I'm hoping the Carlists do get some support. The Canadians and them are supporting you. Everybody's just, you know, is kind of supporting their own side. So you have Russian and German assistance. You have French and Portuguese assistance, and you have, yeah, Spanish. Or you have British and Italian support. Yeah, so Aprez Revolution in Peru. Have they gone? They've gone syndicalist, apparently. Okay. Sure. The Red Menace have stepped their foot into South America. And we will have to deal with that swiftly in the future. So let's go for resource extraction. I think that's probably going to be a little bit important. So as they want to start finally upgrading our industry to not be awful. Syndicalism is spread to Burma. Sad times. Yeah, Iron God Romania is one. Not a huge surprise there. And they formed the Eastern Syndicalist Union, I'm guessing, with the Commune. Not a huge surprise. I mean, I'm glad he did it so well. Oh, Bulgaria. And also Ecuador. I mean, they're definitely going to lose. You are market liberal. So, I mean, we don't really support you that much, but we do support you more so than Peru here. You're both social democratic. Authoritarian, social democratic. So we don't have, like, that many allies. Apparently also Mexico cannot deal with Yucatan. Apparently it's just an impossibility. So it looks like the CSA is definitely going to lose that war. Like, I'd be surprised if they didn't. So now we got, Syndicalist Republic of Ecuador. Led by this dude whose face is very blurry. Okay, so are we almost ready to declare the empire? Yes, we are. 56 days for last focus, and then we can finally crown an emperor of Brazil. And Japan has announced that she wants to expand into, You're gonna go to war Germany now? Oh, you've actually got National Populist as well. Apparently this is just a very good game for National Populist. We got some Marine divisions. Not bad. Let's go for... Let's get our land doctrine up now. And we can go straight to partial mobilization. Keep on just arming our armies. And there we go. So Argentina and Chile. I mean, they're getting quite strong. You're not going to declare war on me, right? I mean, I hope not. I mean, I know you have a thing to declare war on Brazil. No, you can just attack me no matter what, huh? But, like, I'm trying to be your friend. And I don't think you understand. In Brazil, or the Dutch have gone... They're going syndicalist. I mean, they've had a revolution, so they got a revolutionary committee in charge right now. I mean, they're still social democratic, so I'm not too sure what's necessarily happening there, but I mean, Germany's gonna war on them anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, but Japan's also gonna war on them. Which is strange. I've never seen Japan declare war on Germany this early. This really, I think, has a lot of, interesting implications for how the future of this campaign is actually gonna work out. So Tripolitania joined the Cairo Pact, so they are very, very close to declaring war on Egypt. Or on the Ottoman Empire, sorry. So let's go for some better fighters. Let's also start slowly producing up some heavy tanks. Or at least, you know, put them in the list here. Okay, so you're taking a decent amount of territory. I mean, no, it's definitely less than you could have. You could have taken probably the whole thing, I think. But that's not my thing to call. I mean, if I guarantee your independence, I mean, you like me, though. But I don't think I'll change the AI wanting to do their focus tree. As unfortunate as that is. So Nepal has declared war on both of them at the same time. An interesting strategy, to say the least. Oh, I don't know, Romania's actually stayed out of the Belgrade Pact. Maybe because Serbia became a republic, they don't want to help out the Iron Guard. When they're a kingdom, I guess they are fine inviting them, but when they got Republican, they refuse to work with them. I mean, that's interesting. Again, that should mean that Bulgaria should be doing pretty okay there. We're gonna trade up a bunch of mountaineering divisions. Okay. But I don't want to train up this many, because I do want to train up some Marines as well. So we'll see how that works out for them. Like, I don't think... I don't know if Serbia can win just against Bulgaria. I think they might need Romania in there as well, but they don't have them as an ally. So let's go. Let's declare our empire. We are not getting some of our imports, apparently. Aluminum. That's understandable. I mean, we actually don't need to import it anyway, so it's fine. That's fine. So, my colleague has been annexed, not a huge surprise. We as endeavor towards restoring the monarchy as an institution and the empire as a whole, the first principle must be recognized. Restoration has a legal basis. The will of the people brought the AIB to power, and the army had no mandate from the masses to depose His Majesty in 1889. We are simply righting a wrong that should have never happened. However, such a matter is easier said than done. Republican lies were spread wide. Our loyalists hunt down, our legacy tarnished. The quest to bring Brazil back to its former glory begins now. You know, so we'll see what happens. Remove national spirit to wake of war. I mean, that sounds pretty good. Oh, we can just remove Black Monday through here. Fantastic. I knew the king could save us. Or the emperor. He'll save us from this. The horribleness that is Black Monday. Yeah, so Nepal is just dead. Not a huge surprise, but Iran has also gone socialist. Interesting. We'll see what they do. Like, can they join the Botanian Commune as a faction? I think they can. I mean, they might also just lose the Ottoman Empire. We'll see how that actually goes for them. And a rebellion in Yemen, which means that you're at war with them as well, right? I mean, I think that'll be in just a moment. Albania has joined the Austrian factions. The Austrian faction is actually getting quite large. So they went for status quo. Incredibly boring. Incredibly boring there, Austria. Why did you have to choose the really lame option? So you are... So what was the, Oh, you just get your own independence. That's interesting. Okay. I didn't know that. But Germanization also just claims a bunch of random territory in the area. Okay. So Yemen has joined the Cairo Pact. Not surprising. I just didn't know that, I guess I've just never seen the, seen the Dutch have a revolution that did not involve the Botanian Commune. Yes, the Ottomans are fighting this kind of weird war right now. Again, they're probably going to win pretty easily, if I had to take a guess. So we can go for soft attack or breakthrough, or just 10% cheaper. I think we want breakthrough and soft attack. I think that it's going to be the best option. Right now we have 80% party popularity. That sounds pretty good to me. But what do I know? So I think Washington should fall soon. The CSA definitely is going to lose. The American Union State has been doing fantastic. Oh, we actually have some more troops. They said it couldn't happen. We finally deployed a brand new soldier. Yes, we got mass assault now. Might as well go down the next tree as well. I mean, that saves us like 50 days if we had a little bit more political army experience. And we're going to get there actually pretty soon. We're going to ignore that tech for right now. We're going to go for... I mean, it's almost 1938. So let's get research speed. And that's going to be our best option here. So you be ready in about 100 days. So about like 3 more months. But again, our party is so popular right now. People love us. They love us so much that I don't think there'll be like a civil war or any other bad outcomes. Fingers crossed on that one, of course. Fatherland volunteers, 1% party popularity. Switzerland has joined the Internationale. It's a little bit dangerous. The war for Europe could be extra deadly. Extra dangerous. But I think the Ottoman Empire is probably going to win here. The Eastern Syndicalists are getting pretty strong. Russia is going to go for expansionist. They are market liberal. They've actually managed to avoid the Civil War, which I think is the first time that's happened in a while. And Portugal is joining the Entente. Okay. So Portugal in the Entente. I think that means that it's easier for us to become part of the Entente as well. Like, I would like to be in a faction that could at least maybe defend us. Or and now we can get involved in offensive wars outside of South America. So let's go for... Again, it's 1938 now, so we can go for better weapons. 5% stability, fantastic. Trying to just be a little bit less bad than normal. Been a coup in White Ruthenia. We'll start training up a heavy tank division as well. So White Ruthenia has gone for Paternal Autocrats. Which might mean that they're going to lose, Yeah, they just left the... They left the Reichspakt. Flanders Wallonia now owns the entirety of the Netherlands. And Serbia's declared war on Bulgaria. But again, Bulgaria only has to fight here. As opposed to having to fight all of Romania at the same time. And the Fourth Balkan War has begun. We don't need the Tibetans anymore, so they're going to definitely attack them. The fall of Madrid. I think that's in the hands of the Carlist. It was. Fantastic. Again, you know, they are our ideological ally. They're not national populists, but they're basically as close as you can possibly get. I mean, you all like us too. So... I'm not too sure what will happen here. May not pick a side in global politics. Is there really no way you can ally me? Like, we have to be enemies? I guess so, but we'll just kind of ignore it for now. I mean, I can always attack them first. But I definitely don't have the troops necessary to accomplish that mission, so we're just going to ignore them for now. I mean, we could, like, attack Argentina, or, like, Uruguay or something like that. I mean, we're giving Argentina independence, though, so that makes things a little bit more complicated. I mean, we could probably attack you. 8-10 divisions. We only have 9 divisions, though. Our army is very small. And the Communists could war in India, so there's already the Indian Wars pretty early, actually. So, 29 to 43, I mean, basically 2 to 1, including the entirety of their faction. And they also have, like, a little bit of territory over here, which I'm assuming is by that one event that I remember seeing in here when I was looking at these guys. Yeah, the Socialists in Northern India. Basically just getting some free troops there, I would imagine. So that's all good. I mean, it's bad for us, because it means the Entente's going to be focusing over there more than they should be. Again, I do think we want to be on their side. One nation. We gotta go down these two because we need to get rid of those penalties. Which gives us one civilian factory. You just remove the wake of war, which is a war support, war justification time, and political power gain. So that's actually just all around good for us. You guys have formed your own little faction down there. And Indochina has established their independence. So that's going to weaken the Germans. Let's get some tactical bombers. Again, like, we don't have a lot of factories yet, but at some point I'm hoping the ball, you know, it starts to kind of roll. Getting to where it needs to be. And we'll get some aluminum. We'll get that, of course, from the West Indies Federation. They're close by, and also I'm assuming they're going to stay an ally of ours. At least that's the hope. So we got 10 more days so we can establish our own empire. So you do anything else? Stability plus 5%. 50,000 manpower. I mean, it's a lot of political power, which is nice. Purge the Spectre. But we are already at... zero for all of those, so I don't think that really actually helps us. So heal the chaos, we'll at least deal with that. We've now become the Empire of Brazil. Wonderful. So hopefully, maybe we became also like a slightly different shade of green. So hopefully now, my good friends Canada will lend out a helping hand. So Mongolia's going to want to bet. Yeah, so we'll lose some political power, that's fine. Let's go up to limited, because again, limited has no penalties. And who should we get? Land fort, I don't think it's that important. Attack and defense for artillery is pretty nice. More recruit population and more troops. Organization plus 10%, recovery plus 10%. I think we're going to go for that guy. I don't think we need more recruit population. I mean, the attack and defense values, of course, are also nice. It's never bad to have that. I just don't think it's really a requirement for what we're wanting to do right now. So we got another 40 days until you are ready. We're going to heal the chaos. Then we got to do the corporate power, remove the Black Monday penalties, and then at that point, our factories should start coming up and working again. After that, I think we can come back up here, focus on getting some military factories. Yeah, another research slot, bonuses to industry. And then you give us some oil, a ton of rubber, a bunch of like supplies down here would also be quite nice. Okay, Japan's going to run the Philippines. Keep on building these excellent cathedrals. And then we'll start militarizing up afterwards. So we're still at only 9 divisions, right? Yes. Not great. So you're at war with everybody. You're also at war with everybody. So we'll see what's going to happen down here. Hopefully the Syndicalists will lose. That's the best case scenario for us. We don't research that until we have our 100% bonuses. Also, Russia's going to win the last order. So why attack them? It's a great question because I think Turkmestan's going to take all the territory anyways. So Russia's really not going to get anything out of that. Okay, no, it definitely looks like the Syndicalists are going to win that war in Guatemala. A bit sad, but what can you do? Oh, we're going to visit the Canadians. Fantastic. The Prince of Brasilia, the last living son of the Empress Isabel, has been sent to visit the Entente powers to foster goodwill towards their empire. He fought for himself in the Wild Creek in the Royal Air Force of Britain, and thus has many friends in Canada who would be delighted to meet him again. The trip is rather wrong, but it's bound to be a success due to the Prince's contacts in the country. So, I mean, that sounds like it's going to be pretty alright for us. But I think this is going to be a good time to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthem. If you've enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. If you're not, drink, thumb down. Want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.